Hello dear students, today we are going to talk about series connection in a circuit. So in the previous video we saw Ohm's law, we learned about Ohm's law and we learned about resistance and rheostat and all that. So how these resistance are connected we are going to see. So see, either the resistance can be connected either in series or in parallel. There are two ways. So today we will cover series connection. You can see this is a circuit, this is battery. This is positive terminal, so current will flow in this direction. This is emitter connected to the circuit. So why emitter is connected? Emitter is connected to measure the current. It is connected in series. Now this is first resistance, this is second resistance, this is third one. So these three resistors are connected in series. Series means in a particular line, in a line like this. One line, then another one, then another one. These three resistors are connected in one line. So in one line, if it is connected, it is known as series connection. Now, as you know that these three are load. Now between point X and point Y, we are going to measure the potential difference. For that we have connected voltmeter in a parallel connection. Okay. Now this is the current flows through the direction. This is the key and it will end here. So the potential difference V is equal to the sum of potential difference V1, V2 and V3. So here the potential difference V, this potential difference from these 2 points is the sum of potential difference. Here suppose here the first resistor the potential difference is V1. Here the second resistor the potential difference is V2. Here the potential difference is V3. That means if you connect a voltmeter here across R1 only, its potential difference is V1, R2, V2 and R3, V3 respectively. Then this total potential difference here, this V is equal to summation of these three, V1, V2, V3. So V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. This is for the series connection. You need to remember this one. Now let I be the current that is flowing through the circuit. I be the current. The current through each resistor is also I. As I current is flowing throughout the circuit, through each resistor same I current will flow. Why? Because this is a series connection. So here suppose I current is flowing. Here also I current will flow. Here also I current will flow and here also I current will flow. In the series connection, same current will flow. Okay. Now it is possible to replace three resistors joined in the series by an equivalent single resistors of resistance R such that the potential difference V across it and the current I through the circuit remains same. That means if this resistors is R1, this one is R2 and this one is R3, we will replace these three resistors with another resistor R such that the value of the R will be equal to the value of the R1, R2 and R3 combinedly. Okay. So if we apply Ohm's law here, it is V equal to IR. So what is the meaning of this one is here? We have three resistor R1, R2 and R3. Okay, we have these three resistors in our circuit. So we are going to replace these three resistors with the help of one single resistor R. Okay, now the value of R is known as equivalent resistor or equivalence resistance, which is represented by R EQ, equivalent resistance. So we are going to replace these three resistance with the help of one single resistance, that is equivalent resistance. So how will you do it? By applying Ohm's law, that is V equal to IR. We have already covered this one in the previous slide. So let us calculate or let us see how we are going to do it. So here if we apply Ohm's law individually, here this is V1, this is V2, here potential difference is V2, here potential difference is V3. Okay, now V1 as because I current is flowing all through these resistor, so V1 equal to IR1, V2 equal to IR2 and V3 equal to IR3. So in the previous slide we saw that V, that is potential difference, is nothing but the summation of individual potential difference, V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay, this one you saw. Now what is the meaning of V? According to Ohm's law, V equal to IR. V1 is equal to IR1, V2 is equal to IR2, and V3 is equal to IR3. In this equation, you can see that the I, here I, and here I are common here. So if you cancel these I, here this is the formula of equivalent resistance, this will come. So R equivalent equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So in series connection, the equivalent resistance R is equal to the individual resistance, that is R1 plus R2 plus R3. This one you should remember. Okay, this one and this one. V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. These you should remember. So we can conclude that when several resistors are joined in a series, when more than one number of resistors are joined in a series connection, the resistance of the combination Rs equals to the sum of their individual resistance. So if more than one number of resistors are connected in a series, then the total resistance will be equal to the summation or the addition of the individual resistance. Okay. So let us solve some of the questions related to series connection. So here an electrical lamp, here you can see this is a diagram of a series connection. Okay. An electrical lamp whose resistor is 20 ohm, okay, and a conductor of 4 ohm resistance are connected to a 6 volt battery. As you can see, this is a 6 volt battery. Okay. Now this is a conductor, a resistor which is 4 ohm. Now this is an electric lamp whose resistance is 20 ohm. Okay, this 4 ohm and 20 ohm both are connected in series with a 6 volt battery. This is a 6 volt battery. Okay, calculate first point the total resistance of the circuit. What is the total resistance? As you know that in a series connection, the total resistance is equal to sum of individual resistance. So here first resistance is 4, second resistance is 20. So total resistance will be 4 plus 20, that is 24 ohm. This is the total resistance. Okay. Then second point, the current through the circuit. What is the current passing through the circuit? According to Ohm's law, we know that V equal to I R, where V is the potential difference, I is the current, R is the resistance. So here we are going to calculate current. So current I is equal to V divided by R. So what is potential difference here? It is given 6 volt. 6. Here R is equivalent resistance, which is 24. So 6 by 4 equals to 6 by 24 equals to 1 by 4, that is 0 0.25 ampere. So 0.25 ampere, this current is flowing through the circuit. Okay. Next point, the potential difference across the electric lamp and a conductor. So here this is electric lamp, and this is conductor. So what is the potential difference here? If you use a voltmeter, what is the potential difference here? So sorry, this point will come here. This is the point here, because we take this N terminal and this N terminal. So this is the, if you connect a voltmeter here, what is the potential difference? So according to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. So as because this is a series connection, same current is flowing through this circuit. Okay. So I is 0.25, current is 0.25 into resistance. Resistance is 24. So 0.25 into 24 is 6 volt. So the potential difference between these two is 6 volt. That is nothing but the energy of the battery. Okay. So this is all about this problem. So we have two more questions to solve. So first one is, draw a schematic diagram of a circuit consisting of a battery of 3 cells, 2 volt each. A battery is combined of 3 cells. So this is the first cell, this is the second cell, this is the third cell. This is positive terminal of the battery, this is negative terminal of the battery. Okay, so this is 3 cells, each cell is 2 volt. So 3 cells will be 3 into 2, that is 6 volt. 6 volt. Okay, now consisting of a battery of 3 cells and a 5 ohm resistor, 8 ohm resistor and 12 ohm resistor. So there are 3 resistor. Okay, so one is having 5 ohm, then second one is 8 ohm, third one is 12 ohm. These 3 resistors are connected in series. So this one, this resistor, it is 5 ohm. Next one, this one is 8 ohm. Then next one, this is 12 ohm. Okay, and a plug key. This is a plug key. A plug key. Okay. All are connected in series. Now you can see this 5 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm, these 3 resistor and a plug key is connected in series. Now here, suppose I current is flowing. I is the current that is flowing through the circuit. So this is the diagram of the circuit. Answer of this question number 1. Okay. Now question number 2. Redraw the circuit of question number 1, putting in an ammeter to measure the current through the series and a voltmeter to measure the potential difference across 12 ohm resistor. What would be the readings in the ammeter and the voltmeter? So here what we are going to add is, plug in an ammeter to measure the current through the resistor and a voltmeter to measure the potential difference across the 12 ohm resistor. So here we are going to plug in an ammeter. So as ammeter is always connected in series, so here anywhere you can connect an ammeter. So suppose this is an ammeter. You can put this ammeter here, 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 wherever you want to put. It's up to you. Okay. And voltmeter to measure the potential difference across 12 ohm resistor. So this is 12 ohm resistor. Here you will put a voltmeter. Okay, here we will put a voltmeter. Now you will measure the current that is passing through the circuit and what is the potential difference across 12 ohm resistor. So as you know that this is a series connection. So equivalent resistance is equal to sum of individual resistance, that is 5 plus 8 plus 12. Okay, so this is 25 ohm. Okay, So resistance is 25 ohm here. So V equal to IR according to Ohm's law. Now I is equal to V divided by R. So what is V here? 6 volt. 6 divided by 25 ampere. So this amount of current is moving through the series connection. Now potential difference here, as you know that V is equal to I R. Now the current, as because this is a series connection, same current will pass throughout this connection. So I is equal to 6 divided by 25. 6 divided by 25 into R. Here resistor is 12 because we are going to measure the potential difference of this only, 12. So 12. Okay. If you solve this one, you can find out the potential difference across the 12 ohm resistor. Now you solve this one and calculate, and what is the value of this one, comment in the comment section. So in the next class, in the next video we will learn about parallel connection. So this is all about this video. Thank you all and have a nice day.